Welcome back to the Touhoumon Lunatic Platinum. In the last part, I fought Cyrus, and then I got Surf, which means I was able to start the very exciting side quest of going throughout the entire region again and looking for places to swim. And I found these water routes in the bottom. You can see in the bottom left over there, that's where I am. So I started exploring these routes, and I'm going to continue exploring these routes, and if I finish all these routes in this part, we're going to continue backtracking to the region and find more places to surf. How exciting. I like fishing, no question, but battling, that's what I love. So, last part, I mentioned that since I'm going to be doing a lot of boring stuff today, and I don't have much to talk about, the one thing I could do is I could look and see if I could try to find the dreams I've written down, since the last time I talked about dreams, I'm pretty sure it was enhancer loaded. So I've done that. I've found this document, Dreams 26, starts at 6/16/25, which was after Enhancer Loaded ended. So I can start reading dreams again, and they will be ones I haven't read before. And there are more here than I thought there were, so I'm probably not gonna finish reading these all this part, since I only really read them during the battle portion, because I actually have to look at the screen when I'm doing the overworld portion. So that's what's gonna be my commentary for the next couple parts. I don't know if I'm gonna record, how much I'm gonna record today. This is my second recording. Probably do at least 3. I can punch you up there, haha. My niche use was used. Never thought I'd see the day. No, die. You're making me use all my swords to stupidly item instead. Corey, not in the house. Remember that meme B-Shrek test in the house? That was some prime before the 2020s humor. That we're more than halfway through the decade of 2020. Feels weird, doesn't it? But all this grass. Why is there so much grass? Is it a move? Is it good? Signal beam? Yeah, I think that's actually a good move, but normally a bug type move, so what did you turn it into now? Signal beam. Where the hell is it? 9100 heart type move. Okay. Why would I? Yeah, I was thinking that Alice could learn that, but then I forgot. Alice can't learn anything except Hyper Beam. It's a dark type move, so it's not as useful as Hyper Beam normally is. You know it's dark's good against? Like, Dream. And Psychic, and that's it. I saw it. Today's number is 36. Show me a puppet that's level 36 if you can, I'll reward you. Oh, now, huh? Your Misty is level 36. Well, I'll be. How remarkable. Thank you for that visual treat with this China dress. I was lucky. I think. That was a completely random level. The fact that he picked something that one of my Pokemon has is something. China dress. Boost the power of Dream type moves. It's a shame I don't have any of those on my team. Oh. Yeah, Dark's good against the fighting type equivalent because that's intuitive. I mean to do that. Super Repel is what I mean to use. It's the one I played. Yes. It's fun watching Joel play through the Deltarune Weird Route. Because he had those theories about, you know, being a simulation, man. And then the Weird Route hinted towards something weird meta shit going on. Really? So you think you can beat me? I'm an ace trainer, you do realize. Right, so I should probably try to put Kiryu and my fish in the front now that I'm not fighting exclusively water types anymore. Oh, I already did. Alright, so let's start here. 6, 16, 25. Can't remember the most. That's good. Yep, that's... say that for most of my dreams, yes. I remember one part, though. I talked to AOG from Lenin, who had Parsi's ability to clone themselves for some reason. Asked them how it worked. All I learned was that if one learned something, they wouldn't mean they would both know it when they joined back together or something. That's great. First dream, and it already makes no sense. Pretty sure that's the only time I've ever had a Lenin character show up in my dream, so congratulations, I guess. I don't even like that one. 6, 22, 25. I was Reimu, okay, but I was also taking up the role that Chris has in Deltarune's Weird Route. Hey, I was literally just talking about that. Wow. Not surprising I was having a dream about that about a year ago, considering the last chapters came out about a year ago. As time went on, I started to lose multiple teeth. Some I lost the whole thing, while others were chipped off. At the end, I tried to speak to someone, and the process had messed up my voice. Yeah, that's horrifying. Sure, thanks. Thanks, me. From a year ago. Shannon. Racing. Seven, 14, 25. Only remembered ending scene. Was in a classroom with other students and teachers. That's just great, Racing. Why would I be able to do anything? Like, immediately. Alright, if I just not punch myself in the face one more time, we can continue on with our lives. Teacher gets angry and then starts alluding to terrible things her child endured because of Image Friend. Oh no. From an Image Friend plush they had. Okay, so it's like Psychic Friend Fredbear, but it's that stupid cat thing. Then started passing around a black substance and the person in the desk in front of me drank it. You can really tell the time period I've read this. Deltarune and... I mean, I always dream about weird total shit because Deltarune stuff, you can tell what I was doing with my life at the time. Because the chapters came out, and I was making, like, how many fucking Deltarune covers was I working on back then? I mean, a lot! And now we're here again, played a bunch of Deltarune. Will I make Chapter 5 covers? I probably will at some point, but I'm probably gonna wait until more themes have sheet music on the internet, because I'm not very used to figuring things out by ear nowadays. I should probably figure out what I'm gonna do in between that time. I released my last Deltarune cover, or my last Undertale cover, before I started recording today. Which means I should probably move on to recording another one. Either we're gonna upload the compilation at some point in the next couple of days. Need to start working on another one, yes. What's going on? Like, I guess I can double back around through the middle? Oh, I can't even go that way, because guys are blocking it. They call me an ace trainer. Allow me to demonstrate the talent that makes me so. So when you become an ace trainer, do you like change into what an ace trainer look like? Like, do you start, when you become a child, you start off as like a youngster? And then you change into like some generic trainer class, and then when you become better at Pokemon, you like evolve and you look like an ace trainer? I don't know, man. This next one's kind of long. I'm not gonna have time to read it by the time. I was about to say Kiryu burns Sanai alive, but I think she resists this, and it's probably isn't gonna take that much damage, but you know, I can try. You have a green-haired character that resists fire? What kind of bullshit is this? Well, this is a bad matchup, is what this is. A completely one-sided matchup. No. Yep. Fucking fantastic. Jake, I'm burning with jealousy over your raw talent. Which is fitting, because like 5 minutes ago, I mentioned Parsi. Pal Park isn't open yet, we're still setting up. Oh yeah, Pal Park. We're setting up Pal Park right now, I wonder what you can go do there. Pal Park, a place for new beginnings, right? That's where you like, that's how you transfer your Pokemon from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so who knows what the hell it's doing now. Alright, people are dying, so put those that are not dying in the front. I gave everyone super potions before I started this recording, and everyone was nice and topped out, but then because of one fucking Sinai, we're in this situation. Are you going to the Pal Park too? No, because nobody's going to Pal Park because it's closed. For you, I'm willing to show off my prize puppets. How many prize puppets? 1. That's not what you said, plural? And there's only 1 in front of me. You're lying to me. Why'd you do that? Why you lie to me? So Needle Arm, I have Needle Arm for like going through routes, I guess, and then I have my super buff 120 power move to deal with actual threats. Which isn't that bad, but now I no longer have Rock Smash, so I hope I don't need Rock Smash anytime soon. Don't get me wrong, being able to forget and relearn HM moves at will is very convenient, but so funny. So funny. But it doesn't really matter too much when, like, the most convenient part about that is if the moves you have in your moveset are HM moves, so you can just relearn them, or are TM moves, so you can just learn them and relearn them at will, but, like, none of my moves I have right now are easily relearnable. Because I didn't get them from TMs, I got them from level ups, or... I hate this video game! Stop! Fuck you! Oh, I froze you. That wasn't fuck you enough. I don't get confused. Why is it this puppet game in particular? My luck with confusion. It never stops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm never gonna come back here again. There's no reason for me to. That was the whole route, I think. Did I go in here? God damn it. Not grow. Not now. I must have gone in here. Why wouldn't I have? Yeah, you're the level guy that gave me a thing. Alright, so that's all for these bonus routes, huh? So let's fly somewhere else. I'm not gonna be reading much of these dreams if I'm not getting into many battles now, am I? I don't know. There should be. It seems like there's another new area after you surf over here. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go to continue the plot, so hopefully I don't, like, accidentally stumble upon that while trying to do side quest stuff, like, you know, I did for the entirety of Deltarune. Like, so much of Deltarune Chapter 5 was me accidentally going the right way instead of the optional way. I'd go, like, over halfway through the optional way and be like, man, this is going on too long, this must be the real way, and then I'd go back to the real way and then miss the optional way, and it's like, god damn it. God damn it, Mortis. Give me more super potions. I need them. I keep using them all. I had 50 of these. 50 of these! Down to 10. Oh my god. Alright. Any more places for me to serve around here? I'm gonna run out of super repels, I tell ya. Surfing? Any place for me to surf? I do not see place for me to surf. It's not good. But you know where there is a place for me to surf? Over here. Not over here. My repel is being wasted. Shut up. I need to talk to you. We're going over here. I'm not gonna read through these dreams I'm not gonna read through all these dreams in this recording session at this pace, which means I need to remember where I stopped. Alright, new water! How long will it go on? Who knows? Ride the fish once more. Like Shimyomaru riding this mermaid around. New. Some fishermen. There's an ending over here. It kind of leads to the end. How do I get to that guy? Okay, go this way then. And that's how I get to that guy. Found a singular hyper potion. How nice. Outdoor fishing for the win. Shouting doesn't help my fishing any, but shout I must. Yeah, shouting's gonna scare the fish, and then you're not gonna catch more fish. That's probably the joke. Asi Suako. 7, 15, 25. I was watching things. Talks about many things were runaway named Mai. Go to stop villains while pursued by Clover. Clover is the Undertale yellow protagonist. Then about Mario and Luigi. This is a very terrible sentence structure, but I was probably dead tired when I wrote this. They go to Coastal Town to meet up with Mario, who is actually a guy in a shitty Mario costume. Perhaps the one from that one Ambassadors of Funk music video. Change his perspective to Luigi. Luigi is the real Luigi because Luigi was Dream World Luigi. That's okay. Dream World Luigi is a character from Mario Luigi Dream Team, who is Luigi in the Dream World. It changes to be about Sugar Conroy reviewing an episode of South Park. But then suddenly Dako joins the video, the FNAF guy. Also a VTuber Amelia shows up, okay. Then something creepy with Sans and some warning message at the end. Also, when trying to remember this, I played a Garden Warfare... What? Also, when trying to remember this, I played a Garden Warfare 2 match as Captain Deadbeard on the China match on Team Vanquish in my head and won. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what I wrote. What am I doing? Binding Voice. 8100. Your special attack isn't actually that much worse than your normal attack, so sure, whatever. You can't flinch anymore, though. Problem with that. I didn't even try to make proper sentence structure with that. I just pelted words on a page, and hopefully it would be able to make me remember what the hell visual was in my mind. Didn't work very well that time, though, did it? Why am I putting a dragon up front? I'm about to fight a fisherman. Yeah, nothing's biting. What do you got? Oh, I'm gonna be here a while. Oh, you're the 5 Magikarp guys, except you're always worse in the puppet games because you have 5 Hinas, but I have Earthquakes, so you're gonna die, fuck you. 7, 26, 25. This one could make a good horror movie plot, maybe. Well, you're really getting my hopes up here past me, so it tells me you're not gonna deliver. Taka? That doesn't get hit by Earthquake. Why are you throwing a Taka at me? I can't do anything about that. Learn it. Except I can't, because it's part water type, because I forgot Taka's not water type. Yeah. Luck. Okay. Weird name. You know it's Shadow Ball? Shadow. You need to die. Not quite, but you only hit me with a water type move, so it doesn't really matter. POV of someone that has something wrong with their body that will kill them if not fixed. Hear me? In post-apocalyptic settings, so no way to find easy solution, find doctor that uses dead people's parts to help people like the protagonist by surgically replacing their parts with these parts. At end, protagonist is near some goal. talking to doctor, they talk about drawbacks of what they do, give example of someone with bad something that caused their eye holes to become filled with hair through their nose somehow, I don't know. Doctor then dies because they had the surgery done for their spine, and now it broke for some reason, ends with protagonist about to die because of surgery side effect reasons. Okay. Jesus, that next one. It's long, but not this one. 8/17/25. Forgot most of the details, but the important part is that while I was talking to the president, John President, Shen shows up to give me something because she had been popping in to places to give people things and then joined the discussion. Okay. Coerce? Hell's that? PP -4. Wow, it's completely useless. Thank you. Not to be upset about that, but I prefer that outcome than what fucking Takane just did, where she finally learned the move I've been wanting her to learn for fucking ever. After I wasted the Heart Seal, at least you didn't do the same thing, where like, here's my 90 powered Archetype move. 3 levels after you wasted the Heart Scale to give me Hyper Beam. Next one's long. I think I'm gonna have to get into a really long battle to do it. So I'm just gonna assume it's not happening, so I'll go ahead and turn the phone off. Been 21 minutes already. All I've done is surf and battle toads. The man of the sea is also a man of puppet. Never mind. Never mind. Spoke too soon. I thought we were done with battles. We're not. Okay, Toyo Hime, Anna, you're dead. You're just dead. Okay. 9/4/25. Oh, I'm not reading this one. I'm not reading that one. No, I'm not reading that one. I will say that it ends with I was on a, because most of the dream took place on a ride. It ended with me going up to someone saying that ride sucked ass. It's the ending of that dream. Not reading the rest though. Not reading that one. No. Anchors away. Rolling, hear you. Let it rock, it's the rhythm of battle. Guitarist Tony. This is the first time we fought a guitarist. They have, of course, they have you. Who else would they have? Could not think of a more fitting puppet. 11/4/25. I joined the military after graduating. The dream was basically my first day at boot camp. Not as bad as it realistically would be. I only did like one group of exercises. It would get worse. Kept remembering that it's there to break you into obedience. Yeah, that's what boot camp is. (11/8/25). I was back in high school band and I learned how to play the tuba. Cool. Tuba is a unique and cool instrument. Yes, it is. Tony. Hey, Tony. What you doing? You Benjamin. Picking berries. I ran out of the paralysis healing berry because I used them all. How sad. No, get out of the grass. There's nothing here. So what? Where am I? Canalave City? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I stumble across where I'm supposed to go. Dawn, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am? I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. Professor asks, why do you tell me that like every time I talk to you? I'm pretty sure you've introduced yourself as that, like, 4 times now. Professor asked that I upgrade your puppet decks, you see, so I chose this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Dawn, may I have your puppet decks for a moment? Let's see, what was I supposed to put? Was I supposed to put the software here? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All done, I've upgraded your puppet decks. I should explain how it's upgraded, shouldn't I? It can now display images of yin and yang puppets. Okay, Olivia, carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic? The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way over. I'll be on my way now. It's probably nothing to worry over. The terrorist organization just has explosives. It now shows yin and yang puppets with... Oh, I get it. There's a gender difference. Do puppets have gender differences? Considering yin and yang doesn't mean gender, I assume that it just means their spiritual force for egg making is different or something. Boy, I sure am thirsty. Haha, I guess it's a reference to red and blue. Alright. Canalave City Cargo Port. What's up? Your clothes look damp. Maybe you took the boat to Iron Island to get a hidden machine, right? Alright, well, I didn't expect to do this. I didn't expect to end up in a new town, but here I am. Hello, trainer. This is something I found. It was mixed in with a load of cargo from another country. It's not anything I can use, so I think you should take it. TM82, is that perhaps a good move? Well, puppets can't use moves while asleep. It's sleep talk. Well, the move sleep talk lets the user use a move while asleep. How you use sleep talk is a measure of your expertise as a trainer. Somewhere far beyond the vast sea, there are other lands populated by puppets and trainers. First story on the cutting edge of Sinnoh trends. Hello, the time for discovering groups is upon us. Today we checked in to see... So you've already done this one. I remember this. Why are we doing this again? I remember the TVs being a lot better in Gen 3. A puppet orb that makes it easy to catch the same kind of puppets? Well, that's the repeat orb. Should take a revive out to everyone training on Iron Island. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. It can be rough out there, especially since there's no puppet center. Welcome, what do you need? I'm gonna need more of them eventually, so might as well buy them now. No, not that one. These are more cost-effective. Chugga Conroy told me so 13 years ago. Toxic orb, flame orb, white herb, and power herb. Okay. Who'd you say I was again? Oh yes, I remember now. I'm the move to leader. You're completely useless. Gone to move to force puppet to get some moves? Nope. Yep. Completely useless in a mod that makes it where I can just freely delete HMs. How it should be. You're an old man. Time for you to move on. Been replaced. Welcome to Canalave City, the Canal City. In the old days, this port used to be a hub of cargo transportation. Should I end the part? Yeah, it's been 28 minutes. Probably should. I mean, I've got a city to explore, and then if that doesn't take too long, go back to my side quest of exploring water. It's easy to get to Iron Island. It's one boat trip from here. Or I'm apparently going to do that, whatever that is. I was lucky enough to get a strength HM from Iron Island. Oh! This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Well, I'm already here, so I might as well do it. But I can't use it for moving boulders until I beat Byron, the gym leader. Should make a note of that on the Puppetch app memo pad. Is that gym here, or is that in a different town that I can only get to using Nerf? I heard this cool rumor. If you can get on Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, you can go to the Wi-Fi Plaza. The access to the Wi-Fi Plaza is the basement of any puppet center. Right, one of Chugga Conroy's Heart Gold parts was about that, I think. It's possible for one kind of puppet to have different abilities. That's news to me. I've mentioned Chugga Conroy 3 separate times for 3 completely different reasons. Alright, the next part I'll explore the city, and then probably do some more stuff. Bye.